Greetings, welcome back. So now you have to ask yourself, do I want to live in love or fear? Am I willing to answer the question, will I love or hate this person, this scenario, this traumatic experience, this traumatic event? If your answer is hate, you still have a lot of healing to do, and you cannot love someone and be in love if you haven't healed completely, because you must bring 100% of yourself to any relationship, to anything that you desire to prosper, to thrive, to glow, to grow. You have to bring 100% of yourself there. And if you answer with hate, that means you are not at 100% of your capacity, your highest self. There is still some of your lower self that is attached to this traumatic experience that has not healed. So you must heal that experience, that event, those triggers. And one of the ways to do that is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Because you may still be holding on to it because you haven't forgiven yourself. You haven't forgiven the role that you played in the situation, in the scenario, in the event, in the person, in the place, in the thing. You haven't forgiven yourself. So you must forgive yourself first. And then, my children, we can talk about moving forward. Love and hate. Love and fear. It's real simple. It really is. Let me put this over my head now. Kind of cocoon me a bit. And that's why I wanted to talk about it today. And we're not going to do that. I'm hilarious. So, if you can't answer that question with love and hate outwins, we have work to do. And I have videos that I talked about, and I'll continue putting out videos as I go through my self-love journey, as I'm healing, as I'm growing, as I'm pushing through the triggers and the dark moments and the traumatic experiences, because I truly am happy and I want to be wholly happy so that I'm not questioning anything in my life like I have done recently. Speaking from personal experience, self-sabotage is real. When you feel like you don't deserve something because of past traumatic experiences, that affects your present moment. That affects your now. You're bringing your past into your now. So you must deal with it. You must heal it. You must grow from it and learn from it. Forgive yourself because you played a role in it. Even if you don't feel like you did, you played a role in the situation, in the scenario, in the event, however it happened. I'm not blaming you. I said you played a role. Because I know I played a role. And I know that at any point in time, before it got to any of the situations it got to, I could have left. But that's willpower, and that's a whole nother thing to deal with self-control, right? But it doesn't matter how it happened or what transpired. It's the fact that you played a role. If you were in it, you were playing a role. So you must forgive yourself for the role you played. Because obviously, you didn't like the role you played. You didn't like who you were when you played that role. But there is no need to be angry or upset with yourself, to deal in that fear that stems from hate, that comes from anxiety, depression, or traumatic experiences, negative energy, negative entities. Doesn't matter. Just focus on the positive. And the positive is forgiveness. It's the love. It's the self-care. It's the joy. It's the happiness. It's the peace. It's the unity. If you can forgive yourself, I guarantee you can forgive the event, the situation, the scenario, the person, the traumatic experience. I guarantee you. You know how I know? Because I've done it several times. This one is a lot harder, and it's touching a lot more triggers than the other smaller triggers, right? But this is a reminder to myself and a helpful tip to you. Let's not let it take the glow, take the shine, take the light, destroy something so bright and wonderful and prosperous and thriving and divine, right? So that's the conversation of the day. How to forgive. You know how you forgive? You forgive yourself first. And then that's how you let go. And then that's how you move on and float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. You're guarded and you're protected, but it doesn't control you because you are in control. You are aware. You are loving yourself. And so any person, any event, any scenario, any situation that comes at you, you got you. No one else has you. You got you 100%. So you bring 100 and whatever else comes at you is 100, and then it works. And if it doesn't, it don't hurt you. It don't break you. It can't shape you or form you. It moves around you. You're like water, baby. So, yeah. I'm going to go put my coat back on now. I had to switch it up because I've worn the coat before in a video. So, I put my scarf around me, you know, but the wind out here is, let's see if you can, let's see. Can you see the wind flapping in the wind? Oh, now I'm flying. Whoa, I'm flying.